The draft is well behind us. September call-ups are coming up, and so I'm going to be ranking every MLB team's farm system in a tier list style. Like and subscribe if you have not already. If you're interested in supporting me, you can do it on Patreon, or you can go buy a shirt. Link in the description. They're actually really nice. Let's get into the video. As you can see, we changed the name of the bottom tier. So we have the elite, we have the very good, the solid, the meh, and we got the dog. All right, so let's start with the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's top heavy. It has Jordan Lawler, and really all of their good prospects have graduated up, like Coral, like Tommy Henry. So I would say, to be honest, I think now you have Lawler there. He's very high potential. He's at the upper echelon, but really the rest of the farm's not very deep. I think it's pretty meh. Now the Braves are a confusing one because realistically they're also in this meh tier. Honestly, could be toward the bottom because they don't really have a lot of high potential guys. AJ Smith-Shawyer, that's their top prospect. He's 57. It's not really deep, but their thing is they find something out of nothing. So if I'm going to be honest, they'll probably find some guys to make it solid, but on paper, it's pretty meh. Orioles probably still have the best in baseball. I mean, tons of top 100 prospects. They have the #1 guy in Jackson Holliday, and he's really the most coveted prospect, I feel like, in forever. That team is going to be so gross. The Red Sox are solid. They have Marcelo Mayer. He's toward the top, but they're a little bit deeper than these two down here. Rafaela and Teal, their new first round draft pick. They make it a lot deeper, and guys like that, I think they're more solid. Cubs, I think they're very good. I don't think they're elite. Now, some lists do seem to think that they're elite. Like this one thinks that they're number 5, I think. This one from mlbrun.com. I'll put that in the description, I guess. PCA, very good. He came over from the Mets, but I think that there's just 5 other teams that are better than them. So I think that they're going to be here and very good. Now, it's really, really sad because they're so bad, but the White Sox still have a very bad farm system. Colson Montgomery and Noah Schultz, that's about it. Noah Schultz is like number 65. They don't really got much else. Colson should be very good, though. I want to see him come up soon. Probably next year, maybe this, I don't think the Reds are probably elite. Now, they did call up today. I think they called up Noel V. Marte, which I was waiting for. I feel like everyone forgot about him because of like Ellie and all these young guys that they're bringing up. Like, it's almost like Noel V. Marte is kind of got forgotten about, but he came out today, and I think they're still elite. They still got tons of guys down deep in the farm. Guardians is solid. They have Rockio. He would be their top-rated guy, I believe. But they also have Manzardo, who they just got from the Rays. He's very good. It's not super deep, but definitely better than ones below here. Rockies also probably solid. Could be in the very good. They have a discussion. Amador is their top guy, but they also have some pretty good supporting casts around it. Fernandez, Yanquel Fernandez. Overall, pretty solid, but hopefully they don't have any pitchers in the farm because they'll get rocked. They'll be ruined. Again, the Tigers are also going to be in solid. They just drafted Max Clark. He's already pretty high. Not as high as some like other guys have actually passed him that were drafted below him. He's got very high potential. It's almost like, I've been watching him for so long because, he's been all over everything for so long. Colt Keith as well. They have a supporting cast. It's a pretty mid farm system. It's really weird to say. The Astros just have a very bad farm system. They trade away pretty much everything that they had to the Mets. Actually, the one guy's going off. I cannot remember his name. Gilbert, that's his name. He is going off right now. It's tough, but the Royals have a pretty dog farm system, and they're bad. It's weird, I know. Don't really have anybody. Angels the same. They traded away everything they had, and they did not have very much. They had a couple of pitching guys, but not much else. I think maybe technically Ben Joyce, does he still count as a prospect? I don't really think so. But it's weird because they have technically guys in the top 100, but they have Logan O'Hoppe, and he's been in the majors for a while. Los Doyers, they are still elite. They find guys out of nowhere. I mean, I'm in the 40s right now. They have rushing. They have Michael Bush. Those would be their top guys, but they have Cartea, who's also in the top 100. Frosso is in the top 100. They have Gavin Stone, who technically is in MLB, but whatever. Very deep, especially on the pitching side. Marlins also are kind of meh. They don't really have any one guy right now. The guy that they drafted is actually pretty nice. Noble Meyer will be a good pitcher. I don't know why they drafted a pitcher instead of a position player. Well, whatever. The Brewers have Chirrio, but I don't know if it's super deep. To be honest, I'll probably put it in solid because they have Chirrio and they don't really have anybody else now. They called up their guys, Freelick, Weimer, and guys like that. I'd say the Mets have a top of solid farm system. I would not say it's very good. That doesn't seem like the right way to describe it. Obviously, we talked about they got that guy from the Astros. I still can't remember his name, even though I said it 5 seconds ago. Other than that, it's relatively depleted after Beatty and Alvarez are not in it anymore, so I'll put it in solid. Yankees are weird. I think I'm also going to put them in solid because they had a lot of guys fall. I think it's pretty stupid that Pipeline's got 3 guys in a row for them. Spencer Jones, Jason Dominguez, and Everson Pereira, excuse me. I was very high on Dominguez, but apparently his stock's been falling a lot, but those are their only 3 guys, so we'll put them in solid. Despite being really bad, the A's do not really have a good farm system. I'm going to put them in meh. They're really one of their better guys. They actually called up, and he's really like in the 90s, yeah. Zach Geloff, who's been going off, like he's pretty much their only guy. I would say the Phillies have a solid farm system. I mean, they have Painter, whose stock is falling because, you know, he's injured now. Mick Abel, Griff McGarry, Justin Crawford, guys like that are pretty good. I think Justin Crawford will turn into a pretty nice baseball player. Pittsburgh's is pretty good. It's pretty elite. It's not mostly because of one guy, but a lot of it's one guy with Skeens. He's generational, and that really pops them up there, but they still have some depth as well. Priester, Salamedo. They have Jones, Jared Jones. Andy Rodriguez, can't forget about him. He's been a name for a little while. And then Tamar Johnson. They got guys in the top 100. I think the Padres have a very good farm system. They have a lot of guys who are kind of a little ways away from coming up, especially like their guy, Ethan Salas. He's still a few years away, but did I say days? I'm going to say a few years away. Jackson Merrill as well, though he might come up next year, but they have a pretty nice farm system. I would say the Mariners as well have a very good farm system. It's not elite. It's probably top 10. Well, they don't have anybody super high-end. They have guys in the middle of the pack like Cole Young, Harry Ford. Harry Ford's a guy to watch out for. Nobody who's like super high, but they have a lot of guys in the middle of the pack, and it's a pretty deep farm system, so those guys could be dart throws for anything. Giants also probably pretty solid. I know there's a lot of people in the solid, but I wouldn't say that theirs is meh. Luciano, Harrison. When is Harrison going to get called up, by the way? Probably should be like now. I don't know what they're doing there. Cardinals have a very good farm system. It's not elite. Mason Wynn would be their biggest guy. Tink Hence is in there as well, though. It's pretty relatively deep, even with Jordan Walker being out of the picture. Excuse me. I feel like I kind of have to put the Rays in very good. Like, they trade away one of their bigger hitters, yet they still have quite a few guys in the top 100. Carson Williams looks like would be Junior Caminero. What am I talking about? Junior Caminero, Carson Williams. They got some guys on the top end and then pretty deep, obviously. They'll turn them into anything. Rangers also very good. Could be elite. I think I'm going to put them in very good because I have a 5th team. Obviously, elite is top 5, so I have a 5th team I want to put there. Evan Carter and Wyatt Langford. Wyatt Langford from this year, by the way. They'll be just fine. The Twins, it's pretty dog. They had Royce Lewis, their former #1 pick. He is up for the last about year now, so you can't really say anything about him. Not really a lot of guys in the top 100. They have Brooks Lee, who's probably going to come up soon. Maybe this year. We'll see. Other than that, that's pretty much about it from them. Blue Jays are going to go in this meh. There's already 5 teams in the dog, so I'll put them here in meh. They could arguably be in the dog. Ever since trading away a couple guys, like not a lot left. Ricky Tiedemann would be up there for them. He might be their best. Yeah, he's their best. Natitude is in the elite, and it's really they have like a full outfield up right now that's like absolutely disgusting, especially defensively. They have a full outfield of guys that are coming up. Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Robert Hassel. Those are 3 dudes, and you already have Lane Thomas. Alex Call's been playing pretty decently for you. It scares me, to say the least. Young pesky Nats. It's a weird list to look at. However, I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like as well as subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go check out all my other channels and podcasts. They're in the description. I really would appreciate it. As I said, if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, it's in the description. Or you could buy a shirt, which they're like, you can go like click the thing underneath this video, not even the description. You can see the pictures of them. Or there's like tagged products. There's tons of places you can get them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.